Cake is the language of love. No, just words, just words. Like, you love me, yeah, whatever, give me any clear. Actually, don't, please don't. Because I'll eat it. And I don't need to get any bigger than him. Oh, now that you can do. Go ahead. When I make horrible self-deprecating remarks, go, oh, no, you're pretty. Hello, everyone. How are you today? That was a lame response. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you. The one person who was kind enough to ask me. You all failed. I'm kidding. Oh, now, yeah, whatever. Yeah, no coattails riding here. You're like, oh, who's gonna say it? No, sorry. She got it first. You lose. Thank you, sweetheart. It was you. You're awesome. See, like the youngest kid in here, like, they raised the line. They have manners. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much. I was just waiting for someone to ask me that question. I was very frowning. Kidding. I'm busting in chops. I love all of you. I cannot believe you're all here. This room is filled out. Why the hell would you wait in line for me? I wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit in line for that jacket. Okay, wear that.
You're God!
So, I'm God. I don't want that responsibility, thank you very much. God sounds like a really hard job. The more things you're capable of doing, the more people expect of you. And I prefer everyone to have really low expectations, because then you can get by with doing very little. What? I heard something like a wise crank over there. It sounded like a hi. Demigod. A demigod? What does a demigod do? Like, is a demigod like the crossing guard for the gods? He just like, stop, crossing, thank you. That's what a demigod is to me. Like, a demigod's just the guy, like the really stupid god. They're like, well, we can't trust him with something important like storms, or like the weather, or gold. You will be the god of crosswalks. That's awesome, actually. I want to be the god of crosswalks. No, I don't. I hate children. I'd be like, no, you're good, go. Shouldn't you be holding up the sign? No, just go, just run. Go for it. Oh, maybe next time. So anyway, welcome everyone to the J. Michael Tatum. This is apparently the World Domination panel. And since the entire world is freaking here, I guess we win. I know nothing about world domination. And that's another job I do not want. That requires far too much effort and forethought, and I would just prefer to I'm a very path of least resistance sort of guy. If the world wants to be ruled by me, hey! I'm not saying if it shows up to my door knocking and going, please give me a place to stay, I'll totally let the world in and be like, okay, you're now my pet. But I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, rule the world. More important things to do, like sleep, or read, or eat ice cream. There's an ice cream shop in this hotel. It is so evil. They know me by name up there. Like, what flavor would you like to try this time, Mr. Tatum? I'm like, no. I'm going to start coming up there in disguise. My trench coat and glasses. I would like the Oreo explosion, please. Which, by the way, is a terrible name for an ice cream. Oreo explosion sounds like something that's going to happen in a little while. Like, this is really good. Oh. Pardon me. Yeah, no, it's really, really amazing ice cream. And they have like candied apples, and you walk in there and you just totally buy everything with your eyes. And you get back to your room and you eat it, and then like you have like the foamy chocolate foam coming out. Housekeeping's like, are you okay? I love you okay? I'm like, I was always that kid on the playground in school, by the way. I had all the candy, and they find me like ODing on pixie sticks. So, as I've already done for like the first 10 minutes, I can talk for freaking ever. So I'm just gonna take questions and like go with this, because this is kind of how I do this, a Q&A panel where I'm just like, everyone asks me questions. And the more random and nonsensical the question, the more fun they tend to be. Let me preface all of this by saying, if I pick on you if I pick on you, it's because you're probably wearing bright colors or you're sitting very close. My eyesight is not the best in the world. And I'm like, you look over there with the red, and I'm talking to a coat rack. So, if I don't pick on you, please don't feel that I'm like, oh, you have a stupid question. I just know you look like you have a stupid question. No, it's not that. It's just because there's a lot of you, and I want to get to people that, whatever. So, Let's see. I saw that hand go up first. You, the blonde with the glasses. You are blonde with glasses, right? Am I seeing that correctly? You're like, no, I'm a polar bear. What? Like, no, I am an elf. Like, a small request afterwards. Way to totally be the first question. Good luck. Tell you what, let me set some ground rules. Once this panel is over, and I'm like, bye everyone, thank you for coming, and you either throw Rotten Tomatoes at me or you scream or whatever, we have to get out of here very quickly. So no flash mobs coming up here because I will just run away. You will be on your own. I love you all, but there's a door right there, and I'm going out. So afterwards, yeah, what I'm going to do, I've got some free time, I'm probably just going to kind of wander around the con a little bit, so if you see me, by all means, come up to me, I've got pens in my pocket, I'll do some signing, a little bit, for God's sakes, a little bit, and some stuff if you see me. If you see me, I'm hard to catch. I'm like the Easter Bunny. All right, so you there, the gentleman there in the white coat that asked me how I was doing, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How old am I? That's none of your damn business. I am 35 years old. Look it up on Wikipedia. Actually, most of the stuff on Wikipedia is totally lie about me. I've never married Brina Palencia. I don't know, that's a rumor that got started, like, but no. Yeah, I'm 35 years old. I just turned 35 like a couple weeks ago. And, oh, thank you very much. At this point, it's like, it's more like the 6th anniversary of my 29th birthday. And let me tell you, this is a really surprising thing. Like, I always felt, when I was like your age, that being an adult would be obvious. Like, at some point, I'm gonna like have a birthday, and I'm gonna cross this very, very palatable threshold, and I'm gonna like, boom, I'm an adult now. Wow, I have responsibilities, I do this, whatever. Never happened. Never happened. It just suddenly like, wow, I've been an adult for like 20 years. Clearly, anyone can get into this club. So yeah, it's never happened. I'm kind of waiting for that. I'll be 60 when I'm like, oh my God, I actually feel mature. It'll be the day before I die. Hopefully plummeting off the cliff at 80 years old in my Lamborghini. I feel really mature! All right, let's see this other room. I see a question over there. You've got the camera there in the second row. Now, that's not a euphemism nested in there, right? That's like, because the answer would probably be yes to that, whatever that means. I have Googled myself, like in the normal vernacular. I have Googled myself. I have other people Google me and show me what they find, and I'm like, oh, that's wonderful, and I love what comes up. It's always surprising. It's like a new game every time. I'm like, why do leopards come up when you Google Tatum? I don't understand that. Yes, I Google myself like on average at least once a month to see like what new crazy information I can find about myself. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was born in 1876. I did not know I took part in the Spanish-American War. Like, that's amazing. Apparently I helped dig the Panama Canal. Wow, I really should pay closer attention to what I do. Yeah, it's funny. Google, again, in computers, I don't trust them. They lie. It's sad. Google makes me out to be far more interesting than I actually am. Apparently I'm married to Brina Palencia. That would be really cool. Actually, no, it wouldn't be. No, I love Brina, but she would ride my butt every day. She'd like, you're lazy, get up. She'd kick me away. No, come on. Because how many of you have seen like things like Spice and Wolf or, well, Black Butler? Everyone's seen Black Butler, I assume. That's really how we act with each other. That we're method actors, apparently. It's carried over to our real life. She usually plays horrible pranks on me, abuses me, catcalls me. She's broken into my house before, rearranged my furniture. True story. Although happens. She continues to berate and prank me all the time. I'm terrible at pranking her back, so I lose. And now she just does it to make me feel stupid. She's like, I know I pranked you again and again and again, but you make it so easy. I'm like, just stop! I thought you loved me! I do, honey. Brina's love. How did I get off on that side? Oh yeah, the Google thing. We'll figure out what that means. I don't know. Okay, question. This other room. You there in front. Yes. You're like, yeah, you. No, the other you behind you. Well, Kieran doesn't ask a lot of girls out. No, but there's a very good reason for that. Yeah, he thinks girls are gross. No, he doesn't. He looks at girls and he goes, oh, this is very well put together, but they're an aesthetic thing. Can I ask you out? Okay, what's your name? Cody will ask you out. Well, first of all, I have to ask, how much money do you have on you? Because it's like, everywhere you want to be, just bring Visa. What's your name?
Heather.
Heather? Okay, I remember that. See, I remember you were out there, Heather. Now I can see you. Look, Heather. So Heather, how would I ask you out? Heather, you would be like, hi. Hi, Heather, how are you?
I'm great.
That's wonderful. Are you having a good time with Colossalcon?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm glad I can be a part of that in some way. So will this be cash, check, or trophy? Would you go out with me sometime?
Of course.
Sucker. All right, let's see. A question. I see there's a hand with one of the wristbands on. Yes, you. That was your hand. That was really weird. Like, the face and the arm were like a total body length apart. How the hell did you do that? Whoa! I'm sorry, that was a really cool trick just now. It was like he was holding up another hand with the actual hand. That is a great trick, by the way. Please teach me how to do that at some point.
Okay, I've noticed that a lot of the voice actors sort of sound like their voice. You don't
Imagine that. I know, and there is nothing more amazing or gratifying than seeing how incredibly disappointed fans are. Oh my God, you played God Interlude! I'm like, yes, it's so nice to meet you. Like, whoa, wait, maybe I'm the wrong person. Yeah, no, I don't, but it's called acting. And I have really weird vocal cords that allow me, like, I have a crazy octave range, so I can go really, really low, and I can go really, really high and shrill, and just about everything in between. The price is high, because as I get older, I lose that range, just as anybody does. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's really fun to like play characters that like don't sound anything like me, which is really fun because a lot of people don't know. Like apart from things like Chloe and Sebastian and a few like other high-profile roles, I've done like hundreds of things, and no one ever recognizes me. And I'm like, that means I'm doing a good job. It also means I get more work. Because they're like, oh, well, Tatum can do anything. Let's bring him in. I mean, there are many things I can't do. I have many limitations. But there are certain things I do very well. Wow, what did that boy? My own mother, not once in the almost decade I've been doing this for a living has been able to pick me up. I'll explain to her, I'll tell her, that character there, the one in the red, that's me, Mom, that's me. And she's like, oh, that's wonderful. And she'll still pick another character. But that one sounds more like you. She's thought I was Travis Willingham at some point. I'm like, there are worse people to be mistaken for. She thought I was Monica Rial. Mom, please. My own mother. And she's so mortified by that. She's like, I'm your mother, I should be able to tell you. And study. Watch all my stuff. Get to know me. Yeah, it's really funny. And so for that reason, like, and so every time I'm like together with my family, they're like, do a voice. I'm like, okay, what voice? They're like, I don't know, one of those voices. It's really, really funny. But I did voices a lot as a kid, so I'm kind of schizophrenic. I have a lot of personalities, so acting is not very much of a stretch. I'm just like, ooh, I open up my bag of people. Who shall I be today? Yeah. So I do that when I go in public and stuff, and like, depending on where I am, I will be a different character. So maybe it's a character I played, maybe it's just a character I made up. I'll be someone different everywhere I go. I'm never really real. I'm like a giant wardrobe. See, that's gonna be me as an old man. I will be Isaac Dean when I'm an old man. And I get dumber. Pretty close now, but I'm a little smarter than Isaac, so I can't really pull it off. Oh, I love Isaac. Whenever I shop for clothes, that's the voice that comes out. Can I see those fitting room, please? You have this in a size 4. I just want to see if it'll fit around my leg. Sure, it's a hat. I know.